Welcome back, everyone. This is the Bourbon Judge. Hopefully everyone's doing well. It's a hot weekend, right? I mean, gosh, I think it's like mid-90s. I didn't expect this. So obviously Mother Nature did not listen to my request, which was like a low 80s temperature-wise. So, hey, but it is what it is, right? No golf today. Honestly, just kind of a very chill day for the most part. So hopefully all of you guys and gals out there enjoying your weekend, and hopefully had a nice, cool, relaxing weekend, right? Everyone needs a little bit of R&R. All right, so what are we reviewing today? So last week, a lot of great feedback from everyone that watches the videos, and thank you guys and gals out there. Great options, things to review coming up, and some of the ones I will be reviewing very soon. But for this week, I want to change up a little bit, right? Haven't reviewed let's call it like a really hard to find bourbon in a long time. So, this one actually recently, this is Weller Foolproof. Take a look at the front, there's the back, right? This one has been on my radar for a long time. Crazy story. So my local shop finally got this one in. It's actually a single barrel, right? So they got in a full single barrel of it. I went up. I had my wife go, my in-laws. So I got a couple bottles, right? Luckily we went early in the day, because by the end of the day, someone who's just obviously crazy decided to threaten the liquor store owner to shoot and burn down the place because they ran out of Weller Foolproof. I'm sorry to say, hey, I love bourbon like everyone else out there, but it's definitely not worth trying to attempt to hurt or kill someone. That's just a little bit too much, right? So thank goodness I arrived before all that happened and got my bourbon. So, hey, that's that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour this. So let's talk about this one real quick. So price standpoint, so MSRP is $50. I paid $65. And again, when you think about $65, I paid a little bit more because, again, this was a single barrel from my local shop. So that's always a little bit more. But still, an extra $15, that's not bad, right? On the secondary, this is going for like $400 or $500. So I paid a little bit more, but not horrible, right? Obviously very hard to find. So if you do find it out in the wild and it's at a reasonable price, definitely go ahead and pick it up. And then from an age statement, unfortunately, Weller does not produce an actual age statement for this bad boy. So there's no age statement, right? So that's that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a little color here. All right, beautiful brown. Not as dark as I thought it would be, right? So because when you think of Weller, you think of, there's a couple different ones that stand out, right? The normal line is Special Reserve, the green label, the red label, which is Antique 107, CYPB, which is the white label, also known as Craft Your Perfect Bourbon. And then last year they came out with this version, right? Weller Foolproof. And this year they recently came out with the orange label, which is the single barrel, which is at 97 proof. So, but when you think of Weller, you think of obviously a couple of things. Number one, it comes from William Rue Weller, great product line under Buffalo Trace. And you think about, it's a wheated bourbon, right? So wheated bourbon, the second major ingredient in the mash bill after corn, of course, is wheat, right? All right, that's that. So beautiful color, very nice, but not as dark as the 107. Very interesting. Huh, all right. So let's go ahead and get to the notes here real quick. So a couple of things stand out. I like to come in from the side just to make sure I'm not missing anything. To me, I think down the road, I need to do a comparison between 107 versus this one. Because from the nose, even though it's foolproof, obviously, so it's, 107 is 107 proof, this is 114 proof. From the nose, I'm picking out a ton of fruit, apple, pear. I change up a little bit with some mint, a little bit of caramel, some oak, some pepper. Okay, that's a little different. Okay, all right, not bad. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, well, as we say, folks, cheers to everyone out there. Thank you as always, let's just say honestly, for watching the videos. I appreciate you guys very much, I really do. Wow. Whew. The William Rue Weller line and Buffalo Trace never, ever disappoints. At least, gosh, this is really good. All right. You guys know me pretty well, right? I'm never leaving good bourbon in the glass. So, get a little bit more. All right. So, the cool thing about this, every single thing from the nose transfers to the palate. The apple pear mixed with a little bit of mint, with a little bit of pepper, some oak, some caramel, everything transfers 100%, right? And that's actually really, really good. Not bad at all. So, you guys know me, as I always say, I'm an honest judge. I'm gonna give you an honest answer and an honest verdict. The verdict is in. This is a definite buy. But hold on. The one thing I will say is that while everything transfers from the nose to the palate, I really enjoy this. This is a definite buy. It's a buy probably right at retail and even up to maybe like $100, even $125. Again, as I said earlier, this has been seen this has been sold on secondary for like $300, $400, $500. I wouldn't go that route. It's not William Rue Weller level. It's definitely a good bourbon at a good $100, maybe even up to $125, even double of what I paid. But it's not worth $400 or $500. I'm just keeping it real with you, honestly. I really enjoy it. So I got to give you the reason why, right? The reason why I really thought it was a phenomenal bourbon. I thought that the finish, right? It was everything transferred through, right? But the only thing that kind of, I guess, almost was like a little bit of a gap, the finish, after it kind of went down, you had a quick little bit of a burn, but then it was kind of smooth sailing, kind of went away, right? That was the only reason why I thought that it maybe just a little bit more, I guess, like some room for improvement, if you will, and it's not as well rounded. All in all, phenomenal product. Great job to Buffalo Trace. Great job, William Rue Weller. And I'm glad I have a couple extra bottles in the back there in storage. So, hey, as always, thank you for watching today's video. I appreciate you guys and gals. Until we talk next time, peace.